So now that my app is basically done and is waiting for approval in the Oculus App Store, I decided to move on to my next project, which is going to be learning React Native. So what React Native is it is a software developed by Meta, which is the people who created Oculus and the Oculus Rifts. And what it does is it allows you to build apps for any sort of device, whether it be iOS or Android. Basically what it does is it takes JavaScript and translates it into C Sharp or Python or whatever code you might need for other devices. And I decided to learn this because this is really helpful, so you don't have to write the same code basically twice when you want to create an app for multiple different brands. And so today I'm going to show you how I set it up. So what you want to do is go into a new tab and search for Node.js. It's basically what Node is that you're not gonna really do anything with it. You're not gonna write any code in it, but it has packages that you need for React. So you want to go to the download link and go to the latest one and do the Windows installer and see as it download down here. I'm gonna cancel it because I already have it downloaded. But wait for that to download, then run it and just follow the steps. And once it's installed, what you want to do is open up your terminal. So you can do this by hitting the Windows key if you're on Windows or whatever way you search in your console, search in your computer, and type in console, no, terminal. It'll open, and you'll see it should be command prompt pop up. We're gonna open that, and you want to run the code npm install -g expo dash CLI, and you click enter. You'll see it's starting to install. So once it's done installing, what you're want to do next is see if it's actually finished installing. Run the expo command, and if all this pops up, that means it's installed successfully. So what's popping up here is basically all the commands you can use for Expo. Don't need to worry about that now, but the next step is going to be creating a project. So what you want to do is type in the command bar expo init init, and then whatever name, I'm just going to name it test project. And so once you do that, press enter, and it should create the project. And so what happened basically is that you'll get 4 command prompts once the command is run, and you can choose template. So what each one is blank, gives you just clean empty canvas, as it says here. Each one gives you a description. But the one we're gonna want to go for is minimal, and it's because it uses very little Node. Or I mean Expo, not Node. It uses very little Expo, and that's what we want. So once you use the arrow keys, go down to that one, press enter. Start downloading the template. So what you do is open Visual Studio and then open a local folder and then go into where's it at? Go into whichever disk you installed it on. Go to users. Go to which account you're on, and scroll down to to in alphabetical order where it is. You should see it. If you want to double check, you open it. You should see Android, iOS, and Node modules. What you want to do is select on the test project folder. Uh, so once you find the project, click on it and click select folder. Now it should open up Visual Studio in that project. Basically, what was created for us was the basics you need for it. So over here we have Android, iOS, which is Android is basically all the stuff you need to create Android apps. It has all the code to translate it. Same for iOS. So basically, what all the folders over here do, all the JavaScript and all the scripts over here do, basically allows for React to function. And you don't want to mess with any of this because it could mess up your project. But looking at a few of these, you can see there's dependencies. So basically, what the project uses, you can see there's Expo, React Native, React. There's also the app JavaScript. So what app.js is what is basically where we're going to be writing the code for the app. And so yeah, that's all I have for now. Next week I'm gonna be looking more into it, and I'll update with another video.